Thanks for stopping by at Twisted Art Designs. Today I just want to do a quick flip through of an art journal that I finished. This is a Strathmore 400 series watercolor journal, and I like to do most of my drawings instead of in the landscape way. I like to do it the long ways this way. So my book goes this way, and I do have to move the book to do this show and tell. So here's the first drawing, and I like to date them. This was from November of 2019. It's Light of the Art Angel from a class from Tamara Lepore. And I did add some collaged images to it, like the little art supplies in it. Those are collaged from magazine images. So here is my artful angel. The next one is just a drawing that I did, and I used Caran d'Ache Neocolor 2 for the skin tones. I used Tombow markers for the hair. I did some Zentangling using some Tombow monoliner pens. There's some little bees. And then what I did was I tore the bottom edge, and it goes into the image on the next page. So when you flip it, the hair is on this page and it says Save the Bees, and when you flip it, here's another girl, and that Save the Bees is at the bottom of this girl. So here's another drawing with bee images and some Zentangle flowers, and the little bee wings are shiny from using Spectrum Noir glitter ink, and that squeaking is my dog playing with his toy. This one is done with watercolor paints, and the black lines on it are a Tombow mono drawing pencil or pen. That was done in August of 2020. This one I've got Who Wore It Better? So I've got that all along the edge here. Who wore it better? So is the quirky bird wearing the outfit better, or is the girl with the hat wearing the outfit better? So that's who wore it better. I love doing quirky birds. And for their little necklaces, I use Nouveau drops to make little accent necklaces. And so that is who wore it better. Next is a little fairy. She's got lots of sparkle on her. I used a lot of sparkly paints and things. And then she's got a little jar of pixie dust, and I put some glitter. I put some glue and some glitter to make it look like her little jar has real pixie dust in it. And I've got sprinkle a little pixie dust on your day. And that one I did in July of 2020. To date them because sometimes it's fun to go back and see how your art progresses. The more you do, the more your style changes, or techniques that maybe you've learned from watching people's videos. So it's kind of fun to date them and then see how long ago you created that little piece of artwork. Next is a clown, and I've got To Truly Laugh, You Must Be Able to Take Your Own Pain and Play With It, is sang by Charlie Chaplin. And the clown has got a nice shiny crown that I did with gold paint, and a cute little afro hairdo. And that is my clown. This one's one of my favorites. This is the Mermaid, and as you can see, it goes the whole length of both pages, and it's really colorful. And I've got the best part about being a mermaid is you have colorful friends. So what I tried to do was to copy that's a goby and some really colorful ocean fish. And there's a yellow tang and a little clownfish and a colorful green goby. And then the little seahorse is colorful. And so the best part about being a mermaid is colorful friends. So that's kind of fun. That one's one of my favorites in the book. This one goes this way, And this one is just an angel peeking over a fence. I just did that in August of this year. And then I added some sparkly little pieces of sequin stars and some three-dimensional flowers in her hair. So I glued those right onto my artwork after I finished it. So that's my angel peeking over the fence. This is a fun one. This is a Mandala Girl. I did that really with all different kinds of medias. It's got acrylic paint, Caran d'Ache Neocolor 2, Tombow markers, Arteza brush markers, some Zentangled, or not Zentangled, but doodled mandalas that I did in a Tombow Mono drawing pen just behind the image. So that's got all different kinds. It's got some pan pastels and colored pencil. I think I used a little bit of everything on that one. I had fun doing that one. She's really colorful. And this one, I love this one. This was my take on a Japanese Harajuku girl. And I did post this on my Instagram account, and some people were questioning whether or not it really was an authentic Harajuku girl or not, which doesn't really matter. Art is interpretive, and that's where I drew the inspiration from to create the artwork. So that's all that matters. She's really cute and colorful, very, very bright. I love her purple hair. And this is another bright one. So she's got a bird in her hair, and her hair is all berries and vines and flowers. Just colorful, playful. I like creating different fantasy type characters. And the bird is actually a stencil that I stenciled and then colored the bird image. This was a class from Tamara Lepore, Fox Wisdom, and it was from October of 2020, the free Taster Classes for Life book. So that was my Fox Wisdom from Tamara Lepore's class. This one I did a video on. This is done with Tombow pens and a lot of Caran d'Ache Neocolor 2, and it was to basically demonstrate how to use Neocolor 2 to make all different types of ethnic skin tones. So I'll put the link in the description box below if you'd like to see my video on how I did this one. I like how it came out. They're all cute girls. And the words are, there is beauty in diversity. And then there's this one. This is a cute girl from May of 2021 where I did a bird feeder with bird seed in it, and it's got like Nouveau drops copper to make the bird feeder in copper, and a little bird sitting on the edge of it. And it's fall time, and she's in her fall time sweater feeding the birds. This one was done, I did a video on this technique, and it was using Tim Holtz, his collage papers, and then drawing an image. And so I copied that. So here's the moth, and then I just drew one to kind of match it and did it in pen to kind of tie the two pieces together for that image. A little bit different style for me, but that's kind of what I like to do in this book, is play around and try out new styles. And this was a Tamara Lepore class to do this bear, and then I put Dream Big. Just some cute things hanging down from the top, a little black border, and here is my Tamara Lepore bear. That was fun. I love her classes. This one I just did. This was one of the taster classes for Lifebook 2023, and the class was by Effie Wild, and it was about what are you feeling, how are you feeling today, and it was done in black Stabilo, and with her, she added color to it by using acrylic paint and adding bright colors to the top of the girl, but I really loved the contrast between the blue and the black Stabilo face, so I left mine just black and white. But that was a really fun class, and I learned a lot of great things, so thank you, Effie Wild. And this next one is my Dragonfly Girl. So she's got a dragonfly on her head, and this was very bright and done with a lot of different things, a lot of pan pastels and chalks on this one. And this is the Beehive Girl. So this is the other one I was telling you about from the class, and I'll post the link in the description box below. And again, Tim Holtz collage paper had a bee, so I used that theme, and then I made a bee girl, and I have a full video. It's a full-length video that shows how I did this layout. So if you're interested in watching that video and learning how to do the Beehive Girl, you can check out my other video. And this one's kind of just something fun and different. Just a bunch of crazy colored dots. There's a bird mixed in there, kind of a quirky bird. It's just kind of a fantasy drawing. Cute girl. And that was just kind of colorful and fun. And this one I did today. I had one page left, so I did a fairy. The saying coming down are catch those falling stars. They're all connected and falling down, and the fairy has caught a falling star. This one I did a while back, I think probably about a year ago, Art Soothes the Heart, and it was, I did a little quick video on this, and this was about when I canceled my membership with Buy a Cup of Coffee. So that was a way you could support artists by buying them cups of coffee, and then I decided to no longer be involved with that program, so I kind of did a page just in thanks for the people who bought me cup of coffee, and just to say thanks and moving on in a different direction. So that's my Cup of Girl. And this last one is kind of a wonky one, but it is a Victorian girl. I love her little Victorian hairstyle and her little cameo necklace. And her skirt is a see-through bird cage, so it's kind of, and she has the bird on her arm instead of in the cage. So it's kind of different and stepping outside the box. So that's my book. I hope you enjoyed this flip through to just see a little bit of my artwork. I love when I complete a journal and I can show what I've done in it and then start a new one. So until next time, I hope you're making art in your journal, because art soothes the heart. Thanks for stopping by.